Hello guys, my name is Abdurrahman Makawi. I'm a student in courses in level 8. I'm going to introduce the first session in this level, inshallah. We're going to take two parts in this session. The first part is the vocab and the second part will be the story, okay? The first part is the vocab. I just want to clarify something before we get into the vocab. Why are we studying vocab? Because we need to memorize as much as we can from this vocab, so we can easily talk in English and we can be like speaking like natives. That's why we are memorizing or studying vocab. We are doing some actions with each and every word, so we can easily memorize the word, and we can like giving a signal to our mind to say this word with this action. So while we need it, the word will just show up. We don't need to think about it, and we don't need to translate. We just are going to think in English, and that's why we are doing actions with the words. We are going to start with the vocab part, like we said. The first word will be rap. Rap, and rap here is a verb. Okay, we are going to do like this: rap, rap, rap. And rap here is someone rapping, is doing like saying some lyrics or some vocals in a fast way, with or without a beat or music. That's rapping. So we can say, for an example, like anyone likes to rap, or I like to rap every day and every night, or I used to listen, or I used to rap a lot, or something like that. That's for the word rap. The next word is rehearsal, and rehearsals are the time you are practicing something before you show it on stage or something like that. We can say like anybody plays an instrument or some actor or something like that. He needs to do some rehearsals before he show up on the stage, or before he do his act or a play or something like that, because he needs to improve his skills and don't do any mistakes. So that's the rehearsals. So we are calling the practicing time, or the time you are practicing this, is a rehearsal, and it's a noun, of course. So we are going to speak like this: rehearsal, rehearsal, rehearsal. That's for the second word, rehearsal. The third word is mentor. Mentor is someone who is advising you, someone with high experience. Maybe you are going just to take some advice from him, or you need to talk to him or something like that. So we are saying like mentor is someone who is advising you. For example, we can say my father is my own mentor, or I went to my mentor for advice, searching for advice. Or we can also say my mentor advised me to do this, or he said don't do this, or whatever. That's for the word mentor, and of course it's a noun. We can use the action like mentor, mentor, mentor for this word, because he thinks for you. We can also take the next word, is arrogant, and arrogant is an adjective. Arrogant is someone who is dealing with people like he is better than them, who looks to people like they are less than him or something like that. So he's arrogant. He is doing this to people because he's arrogant. We can take an action like arrogant, 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 because he is dealing with people in a bad way, in an arrogant way, or with arrogance. And for the word arrogance, we can take like an example: people hate arrogant people, or arrogant people are hated by others. Or we can say some people say about Cristiano Ronaldo is an arrogant player, or whatever. The next word is rude, and rude also is an adjective, and it means like bad behavior, or something not acceptable to be done. Like you can't raise your voice while you are talking to one of your parents because it's rude. Or when I was talking to my younger brother, he insulted me, that's rude. Or you can talk to your boss in a rude way. So that's for the word rude. And we can do an action like like rude, 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 and that's for the word root. And we said about the examples. The next word is, after root, is rumor. Rumors are now spread by people, like speech spread by people. It's a noun, of course. Any speech people spread between them, and it comes like everybody knows it or everybody hears about it. It's a rumor. Like we heard, the Minister of Education is going to postpone the studying before or after the holidays, or we can say like, I heard the rumor that they will hang up all the criminals, or rumors said that these people are bad or whatever. That's for the word rumor, and we're going to use an action like rumor, because people hear it, then they spread it. The next word is crystal, and crystal, it's a noun, and it comes like two meanings. We're going here to use it like a material or a mineral crystal itself, or there is another meaning like clear, something transparent, you can see through. It's crystal, like someone asking you, is that clear? You can say clear crystal, like it's very clear. That's for the word crystal, and we're going to use this action, crystal. The next word is addictive. Addictive is an adjective. It describes something you could be addicted to. You can't lose it easily. Something like drugs or something like that. We can also say video games could be addictive, or watching TV is addictive, because some people just can't let their TVs just watching TVs all the time. Or you can also say chatting is addictive, or whatever, something you are doing and you can't stop doing it. We're going to take an action for addictive like this, addictive. That's for this word. The next word is struggle, and struggle has two meanings. It's like a verb and a noun. For a verb, you can use struggle like you're fighting back, or someone trying to hold you and you're struggling to be free from him. And it also comes like a noun, like struggle, someone struggle, his bad time or something he had, some bad time he had been through. It's, we can say, I had a lot of experience through my struggle, or this struggle learned me to do better things, or whatever it is. And we are going to use an action like struggle, because we are fighting. Struggle. That's for the word struggle. The next word is mentally. And mentally here is an adverb. It means something related to your mind. This guy is mentally disordered, like he has some problems with his mind. Or we can also say mentally, this is not logic. We can say also like these people are mentally disordered, like they have problems. We are going to use this mentally. This is for the word mentally. The next word is inability, and inability means the lack of ability to do anything. Like you can't do this. Inability. We can say inability like I have inability to run fast. It's a noun, so we can say also I have the inability to do this, or I don't have the ability, I have the inability to do this, or these people have inability to deal with me, or we all have inability to kill people, or whatever it is. We can use the action for this, inability, because I can do this. Inability. That's for this word. The next word is soul. And soul means something belongs to some person or one group. It means like, this is my sole property. Something belongs to me. Only me can use it. You can say like, this is my sole room that no one can get in. Or we can also say, this is my sole chair that I'm using it, or this is my sole brush, or whatever. So it's an adjective, and we use it like this, soul. That's for this word. The next word is suffer. And suffer means it's a verb, of course, and it means like you feel pain through something, like through I suffered in my university to success. I felt like I'm suffering, I felt pain, and I felt like I'm not feeling good or something like that. We can also say I suffered while I was outside Egypt because I felt like it's painful to be too far from your home. We can also say I suffer to find a new job, or we can also I'm suffering doing this job or something like that. That's for the verb suffer, and we can do like suffer, suffer, suffer. That's for this word. The next word is collapse, and collapse is a verb. It's like something is breaking down. Like after the earthquake, the whole building collapsed. It means like the whole building went upside down, collapsed, broke down. Or we can also say for people, collapse. Sometimes you like till I collapse for the song for Eminem, collapse till I collapse, like till I die. This is for the word collapse, and we're going to use it like this: collapse, collapse, collapse. That's for the verb collapse. The next word is criticize. And criticize something is, or criticize someone is to mention something bad about him or what he's doing in a bad way. Like, I don't like what you're doing, I'm criticizing this, I'm criticizing him. I don't like what you're doing or why you're doing this or whatever it is. Or we can also use, like, some people are criticizing other people in magazines. That's their job, to criticize people, like when a new movie is shown or something like that, they just say, mention the bad things about the movie or do something like this in a magazine or in a journal or something like that. That's for criticize, and it's a verb. The next word, it's frustrated. Frustrated is full of anger, like I'm frustrated, I'm so angry right now, and it's an adjective. We can say like, after what he did to me, I felt frustrated. Or we can also say, I felt frustrated because she dumped me. Or we can say, I don't like to feel frustrated. Or after the accident, I felt frustrated, or whatever it is. So that's for frustrated, and we can use it like this: frustrated, 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 like he's doing like this because he feels angry. He feels angry. That's for the word frustrated. The next word is skull. And skull is the bones of your head, like all this skull. And skull, it's a noun, and we can use it like I like skulls drawing, or I had a ring like a skull, or I studied skulls. Or after the accident, he broke his skull, or he died after his skull was broken, or whatever it is. And we can use it like this: skull, skull, skull. The next word is socks, and socks are what you are wearing under your shoes, or you're wearing because it's cold. This is the socks. Like we can say, I bought a pair of socks, or when I feel cold, or my feet feels, or when it's winter, I wear socks on my feet. That's for socks, and you can use it like this: socks, socks, socks. That's for this word. The last word is neglect. To neglect something is don't pay attention to it, or don't give attention for it. Like when I was talking to my brother and he neglected me, like he didn't give attention, or I neglected to tell him this, like I didn't mention this to him. So we can use, it's a verb, and we can use it like this: neglect, neglect, neglect. Like I didn't pay attention, or I can't neglect my father while he's talking to me, something like that. So that was about the vocab today. I'm going to repeat all the vocab one more time so you can memorize it and also get the pronunciation. We can say like rap, rehearsal, mentor, arrogant, rude, rumor, crystal, addictive, struggle, mentally, inability, soul, suffer, collapse, criticize, frustrated, skull, sucks, neglect. Those are all the vocabs for this session. Next session, inshallah, we are going to learn new vocab. Now we are going to take the second part, which is the story. While we are studying stories, we are going to work on more than one skill in this. The first skill is to improve our listening skills, so if we hear someone speaking or telling a story, we can understand it easily. And also, we can reform this story with the vocab we have studied. Those stories, I don't have a copy from the story or the original one, so I just use the vocab to write the story without all the details, but I try to remember all about this story. Our story is about a child or a young man called Johnny, and Johnny has a lot of problems in his life. So we are going to say something about Johnny in this story. So let's go. Johnny was a young boy who has dreams to be a rapper. He used to rap and to do rehearsals on the songs. His father, the father of Johnny, wasn't giving a good example about being a father. He was arrogant and rude. Johnny's mother tried to escape the rumors about her husband's bad action, so she tried the crystal meth, which is an addictive kind of drugs, to reduce the pain of her struggle. Johnny thought that his father is mentally disordered because he was dealing with him in a bad way, and he had an inability to deal with him. He suffered from his parents because they were criticizing him, and he was about to collapse. For that, he felt frustrated. And one day, while Johnny was folding his Sculpt t-shirt and socks, police came to his house and arrested his father because he didn't pay some of his debts, and he neglected to tell that to Johnny. That's a story in a simple way, because I don't have the original story, just like I said. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Let's go. Johnny was a young boy who has dreams to be a rapper. He used to rap and do rehearsals on the songs. His father wasn't giving him a good example about being a father. He was arrogant and rude. Johnny's mother tried to escape the rumors about her husband's bad action, so she tried the crystal meth, which is an addictive kind of drugs, to reduce her pain of her struggle. Johnny thought that his father is mentally disordered, that he was dealing with him in a bad way, and he had the inability to deal with him. He suffered from his parents, and he was about to collapse. Therefore, he felt frustrated because they always criticized him. One day, while Johnny was folding his Sculpt t-shirt and socks, police came to his house and arrested his father because he didn't pay some of his debts, and he neglected to tell that to Johnny. That's the story, and that's the second part and the last part. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that I can help you whenever you need help. And inshallah, we'll have more than one session, or I'm going to explain the next sessions inshallah in another videos. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.